Hello, everybody. Today, whole day, I put a lot of time to look at houses in Boston because um, I have been in the period of looking for house, and so many people deny me. And this is the finalist on my list. There are four houses that uh, I I like, but I have to choose only one. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about my experience in looking for houses in Boston and what is my decision on choosing the the best one for me. Okay, so through the experience, I learned that you know when I use a website like Facebook and like Craigslist or other kind of like websites on Facebook, because I'm my culture is Vietnamese, so at first I look at Dorchester where I see a lot of Vietnamese community over there, and um, I met two landlords in Dorchester. The house are nice, and I see that the budget is in my budget. One is $550, another is $650, and everything included utilities like electricity, internet, water. But one thing I see commons with the Vietnamese housing in Dorchester is like they don't have laundry. So I have to bring the laundry outside and do outside. That's one downside. But I mean, like in general, they're really nice, relaxed, and they're very friendly. And I know my culture, so I think I feel comfortable with that. Uh, but one thing that I I don't like about that is like the house not just so far from where I work. So the first tip I'm thinking like, I want to choose a place that closer to my work. So I think the Dorchester house would be, it's not on my list anymore. And then today I saw a house in Austin. It's amazing house. It's really big, spacious, and it's close to Harvard, and also close to my work. So I think this is a really good place for me. Like in September, I'm going to take class in Harvard, so it's closer. If I go to work and then I have to rush to study at Harvard, it's fine. And the price is higher than in Dorchester. It's like $730, not including utility. But I think that it's very very good price for Boston area and Harvard area. Because usually like in this area, Harvard area, it's like at least $1,000 for a room, and with this price, I feel like the room is big and people are really nice. Most of the people are from another country, so I feel like I fit in to this community and this roommates really well. And so besides Elson, I also think about the house in Modern. The house in Modern is $650. They're not including utility. Um, the price are great. I think that is good with my budget. But one thing I think is it's kind of far away from where I work. So I think I'm going to drop that house in Modern. And my finalist is the house in Austin. So I'm going to contact the roommate and confirm with them that I want the house in Austin. Yay! Through the experience, I have learned that it's a lot of work to find house because you have to go to talk to the landlord or talk to the roommates and see the actual house before you decided anything. It's really important because you have to, like, when you imagine you live there for a period of time, at least a year, right? So you want to make sure that you not only comfortable with the house, but also with the people living inside the house and the roommate, or if you live with a landlord, you want to make sure that everything is fine, and want to see the culture of the house also, like how you feel about like how relaxing they are or how strict they are, or how they fit within you and how you fit with them. It's really important too. And one more factor that affect my decision to choose the house in Austin is like it within my budget. All the house I'm looking is like under like $800 because like I don't earn a lot of money. So budget is really important for me. And I also, yeah, the first thing is about roommate, landlord, how you feel you fitting with them. Second thing is budget. And the third thing, I think that, oh yeah, another thing, like I don't have a car, so public transportation is really important for me. And when I go to see the house, I also look around and see like the neighborhood and how safety they are, how how many buses or subway go through the area. So when I actually live there, it's easy for me to commute to work or to go to school. Yeah, so that's the thing that why I chose the house in Austin. And one more thing that I want to tell you guys, it's really interesting because during the the process of finding a house in Boston, I I I also saw a lot of scams. So like for example, uh I asked like someone asked me like, oh, I have a house in Boston and this price like $800, like it's close to my work and also close to where I want to go to school. And they sent me the picture that's really spacious, really nice house. And it's kind of questioning because with the housing market in Boston with $800 and very big place like private room, like how many place going to have that price? So something you should consider, like something is too good to be true. And I have been thinking about that. And also like when I actually talk with the landlord on the phone, he said like, oh, I don't live in Boston, so I cannot show you the house right now, but I live in another state because I have to take care of my sick family. So I'm questioning like, if I cannot see your house in person, how can I know that's the real house? Or if that's real you, maybe you can take a different name, fake name, or just a fake place. And then you ask me to pay for deposit before I can move in, so what if like I send you deposit and then you take the money and then I don't know who you are, even your name maybe not real or your place degree not real. So last thing I want to tell you guys, you have to be careful when you look for the house in Boston or anywhere in the world. You never know, so you have to be careful. You want to, in conclude, like in summary, you want to see the house, you want to see the landlord, or you want to see the roommates that live there and talk to them about like what they like about the house or not. And you want to see like how you fit in with the environment and you fit in with the neighborhood. Is it safe for you or not? And also last but not least is the budget. If your budget is within the rent that you're looking for. Okay, thank you so much. This is my tip for looking for a house in Boston. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you. Bye.